No, I'm only like 15 minutes into the game and I'm already fighting Thor. It's mental.
Good morning, everybody that's joining. Along on a little bit. I know people's not joined yet, so
You what?
people will be having the breakfast and doing the things. It's weekend, so. Hi, Christine. I'm not too bad, darling. Hope you're well. I just thought I'd hang on a little while and see if there's any more that joins before I start. How you been? I'm fine, lovely. Just heading for some shopping. We'll catch up soon. No worries, Christine. I'll be here for a good few hours. Probably catch end of my live or something. I'll be colouring this today, so I supposed to have coloured this yesterday, and I did a mix up. I ended up colouring the RJ Ampson page instead of this one. Made one a mess yesterday. I thought I'll just do this one today. So, I know people will watch this back. I'm going to be using my favourite, not my favourite castle polies, my Prismas today. I'm just about to look for something. I need to take this tag off. I'm just looking for something. Ah, there it is. No, I need my mouse. It's not playing ball. Stomach's rumbling. I've already had my breakfast. Right, I will get started. Let me book. Yeah, I thought I'd do something different in pencils. Everybody's going for me using my favours. So I am going to use my Prismas for this one. Now this one's called the Firebird, so obviously it's going to be like a phoenix colour. 916. 916. I think I need a new set of prismas. I'll just get some top-ups. I can afford to. So, here we go. Angela might have been better off doing like a time lapse for this one. It being so so early. People might be still in bed. It feels weird because I haven't used my prismas in some time. It's good to use them again though.
Uh-oh.
Hi Sam. Hope you're well, darling. have the sniffles, but I'm okay, thank you. That's great to hear that you're doing great. Yeah, I had a bit of sniffles the other day, but I seem to have stopped with those now. I think it's just my body regulating to colder weather. Still not even had a chance to go and get my flu jab yet as well, so I'm used to having it this time of month. So I really must go and get it done. Helps in so many ways. We don't realise it, do we? Oh, definitely, Sam. As soon as it gets to like October time, that's when it starts hitting me a bit. I think I've done well this year up to now, though. It's not affected me as much this year as what it did last year. So I started getting a bit cold, like beginning of November last year, but it's not been so bad. Touch wood. So hopefully I go and get my jab before it even gets a chance to escalate. No worse than, because when I get flu and stuff, I'm laid up in bed for a good week, and I hate it. Drinking lemon sips daily, and they taste yak. So yeah, getting flu jabs a must for me. I think it's the fact of being just laid up, feeling sorry for myself. I just hate being poorly. And there's nothing worse getting poorly, like at Christmas time as well. You been doing any colouring, Sam? I'm just doing my base layer at a minute. It looks a bit messy. I missed most of your live stream yesterday. I popped in a while. You said you was not feeling well. I think it's just a case of being a bit warm in face. I think it's just been because I've been arting cold. Yeah, that other day. Yeah, when I said we're getting like warm, like hot flushes. I did a live yesterday. It was supposed to be for this picture, but I made a boo-boo. My live stream yesterday should have been for this one, Starry Night Special. But I didn't. I think it was Molly that asked to put a picture on the the Livestream buddy group on Facebook, and I went checking to see if I'd already put the album up for the live stream, and that's when I noticed I'd made a boo-boo and that I shouldn't have been colouring the RJ Hampson piece, that one for Monday's live stream. So I ended up kicking myself at that. And Jen were laughing at me. Like, I'm human and that we all make mistakes.
No,
Oh, lovely.
all laid down.
You do anything nice?
And when it wants to. The day is young.
I did some Christmas shopping yesterday because I supposed to have done live at 11 o'clock, but we went and did some Christmas shopping, so I ended up doing live stream later yesterday than what I usually do. I'll just use canary yellow. I use Spanish orange 1003 and 918. Oh, I might be better off with that one. Yeah, 921. 921 and 922. Had lunch, chatted, that was about it. Oh, I wish I could do stuff like that, Sam. Unfortunately, I don't have any like friends locally that we can do stuff like that. All my friends are like all online. I don't drive, and that's a bummer. I should really start learning to drive. I'd never be home. All my live streams would stop. To be out all the time. Oh. Most of my friends are online. It's the same with me, Sam. I'm exactly the same.
Maybe.
A different kind of connection with online friends to in person. Internet's gone off. I'm lucky because it's all on my phone anyway. It's all on my phone, so I have to make sure that I check my phone when talking. My internet's gone down, so I can't see chat on my PC, but I'll have to keep an eye on my phone.
It's whatever they're doing over there.
What, the back there doing it again?
Yeah. Completely off now.
Ridiculous.
Why not give me a warning?
They didn't give you a warning yesterday though, did they? To be fair. So alright, we've got people digging up road, trying to fix internet and stuff. I would love to have online colouring community friends. Oh, definitely. I'd love to have like regular meetups and stuff. You know, like they do like, oh, go on. Like Comic Con and stuff like that. With the meetup in hotels and stuff, and get together and have a laugh together and stuff. So, unable to chat, connect to chat. Has it gone off? It says it's on, so. Is it back on? I think it's back on.
I don't know.
Is it back on?
If I'm going to keep doing that all day, I'm going over. Yeah, it's back on for now.
We're back on. We're back live. Well, I was still live, but. Blooming. What's he playing up at?
No.
The kids. But yeah, I'd love to get everybody together. It'd be really cool, you know, a big meet up.
Hmm? No, the repairing a faulty road with cables. So it might keep going on and off. But I didn't even get a phone call or told me that they were coming out and doing it.
I'm disabled, don't go out a lot, so colouring has become a lifeline for me.
So if it comes up again,
Bless you, Sam.
no.
It's a really good community though, isn't it? So we get some really great people. I wish you'd stop it. Anybody would think we were murdering him and fighting as usual. I do apologise. Yeah. I'm just going to go over these anyway, so I'm just getting base layers and then blending with them. So, can you behave? Christ. Every time. The joys of having a child that's got, like, I'm sure he's got ADHD. I am usually shy at chatting, but I feel comfortable with you and people in your streams. Oh, bless you, Sam. It's all I want for my channel, everybody to get along and have a laugh. That's all it's about, really. You know, have a laugh and a good chinwag, get to know each other and help each other with any colouring pencils, supplies and books and stuff. It's I try and make it a really good community on here so that we can all get along. Shut that door, please. It's embarrassing. This is another reason why I want my own woman space. But yeah, try and make sure that it's a friendly community and we all get along and just enjoy it. I know there's some channels that can be a bit, you know, full on. So what I'm doing here, so for anybody watching it back, I'm just layering and layering is what I'm doing. So I started with the canary yellow, which is what you see here. And then I'm starting with the Spanish orange colour. And again, I'm just layering and layering. And sometimes I'll just go back over with the canary yellow to make it blend in. Like so. And I have got two more colours to go over as well. I've been spending a lot of time watching people in the colouring community. Well, it's a great way to learn different techniques and stuff as well, Sam. You know, some colourists colour differently to others and do it different ways. I've been watching a couple over the last few days, getting some tips and some ideas of different supplies and whatnot. I've not really been one for watching other people's videos, but I've been watching a few over the last few days and getting some ideas, and we're all here to do the same thing really, aren't we? Hi everybody that's watching, hope you're all well on this wonderful Saturday morning. Again, just go back over it to blend it in. Most of my supplies are cheap pens and books, but I'm new to the community. We all start from bottom, Sam. I've been colouring now for 7 years. And my first pencils were, let me think now, we're going back some years. I think my first ever pencils were Castle Arts, to be honest. And I then went from Castle Art. Oh no, I'll tell a lie. It wasn't Castle Arts first. It was the first edition of the Faber-Castells. That I bought them actually from an online, a mobile phone app called Wish. And it was the Faber-Castell Classics, I think they were called. They were in a red packet, and I bought myself a pack of those, and I used those for a good year or two. And then that's when I joined the colouring community, and I noticed people were on about the Castle Arts, which are a nice cheap pencil versions to use. So I got myself a set of those. Then after that, I got myself a set of the Arteza pencils. And then I went from Arteza and I got, so I had Castle Art, Arteza, and then I think I got the
I need a notebook with you guys' mum.
well, I should have for his notebook, and I'm sure he'll give you a notebook. Have you got a pen? He wants to borrow your notebook, love. You've got your own notebook, Ruben. You've got your own notebook in that drawer from holiday. Yeah, she will, because she's just excited. She's just wanting to know what you're doing. I think it were the Black Widows I got after the Artezas. And then I got the full set of Prismas, and then I got the full set of Polies.
Yeah.
She's fine, she's okay. And then I've got all the other cheaper sets of it, or well, like the Brooke Funas, the go on, Messina colours, and the other sets. I've got those like while I've had the Prismas and Polies, and I've just used them as and when. They've not been a consistent thing like my Prismas and my Polies. So I think we all just work from the bottom up. It's okay, the pup's just wanting to get upstairs to kids. She's being fed and they're playing stuff. It's coming on nicely, that. Quite chuffed with that one. Sharpen this. Sharpen this one as well. Hey everybody that's watching. Hope you're all well. Cleo, come on, lie down. Right, and then we're gonna do some here. I'm gonna put a little bit here, like so. I've been looking at Arteza products. I seem to have my eye on those at the moment. Yes, I think for pencils wise, you're better off getting the full set of the Arteza set that I've purchased. I've bought both sets, but I bought the old version as well as the new version. There's not really much difference, I don't think. But they're definitely worth buying for your first, your first pencil sets. I've always said that the Artezas are the best beginner set if you're wanting to go and get yourself a decent set of pencils. Definitely get those.
Or what? No. Oh, I don't know.
Like I said, I used Artezas for a long time before I got these sets of Polies and Prismas. I swore by Arteza sets. Cleo, come and get lied down. Silly because I won't let her up. She's still not potty trained, so she's just wanting to get to boys. I don't want loads of sets of pencils. I'm more colour pen person. But you'll be set with the Arteza pencils then, Sam. You'll be more than happy with those set. If it's just one set that you want. Right, now moving on to the other wing. Making sure I don't miss anything. Yeah, I've noticed the more... You're welcome, Sam. I'm happy to help wherever I can. But I completely agree. I mean, I've got all these sets mainly from before I got my two main ones, and I do use my Prismas and my Paulies more than I do any other sets. To be fair, I mean, I think if I'd have got the Paulies and the Prismas before I got the others, I probably wouldn't have got the other ones. But I think they're just a good beginner sets, if you get what I mean. Right. Brian, can you just let her out, love?
Hmm?
Can you just let her out? I don't know if she's wanting to go out or she's trying to get upstairs, love. If she's wanting to get upstairs, she can come back in. As I was saying, I think if I'd have got the Prismas and the Paulies, I probably wouldn't have used the others. But I think it's a case of because I already had them before I got these, that's why I got them. But by gum, I did swear by Artezas before I got these. I loved Artezas. You will not be disappointed with them. So I can't understand why a lot of people have been selling them and stuff. I'm quite shocked at that. I'm not great with colours, so anything with colour names is great for me. Oh yeah, they've definitely got names and numbers. Like I said on previous, not last night's live, but the other one. Definitely get some sort of sticky stuff for the tips at the top, because the name and numbers like these are all on the shaft of the pencil like this, and then there's a great gap. So once you've got right down to like, you know, butt end of the pencil, you don't know then what number it is. So you're better off getting something to put around tip. Whereas me, I get to there, and that's when I order a new set of pencil so that I know which pencil's which. But unfortunately with RTs, I don't think you can get them open stock like you can with Prismas and Polys. So that would be your only issue. I thought they might have done open stock with them now, with being so popular. I think once you've got a set of pencils though, Sam, and you start to experiment with them a bit more. It's just, I mean, it's same with me. I was the same with pencils. I was absolutely rubbish when I first started colouring. People would say I was absolutely fantastic, or they give me good compliments of my pictures, but I knew deep down inside my pictures were rubbish and I needed to better myself. And all this with me colouring, I've learned from myself. I've not had no help. I've not looked at no videos. I've just done it myself. I'm self-taught. Because if I look at other videos, I feel like I'm not gay. It's not a case I'm copying and stuff. It's a case that I'm not finding my own feet as such. You know, I'm not doing things my way, and learning my own way of colouring stuff. Everybody's got their own way of doing things. So I think it's just a case of I don't want to be copying everybody else's rhythm. So I'll learn myself how to do things. In some instances, like some people that are beginners, they like to see stuff like that because they get ideas on how to colour things and whatnot. I suppose it's everybody's preference, really. So I just self-taught myself. Hi Emma, hope you're well, darling. Want to be different. Exactly. I don't like copying people. I like to have my own. Number one. I like to have my own ways of doing things.
Oh, fuck.
It's a bit chilly this morning. Yeah, I could be better. You? Yeah, I'm good actually this morning. I'm in high spirits. I woke up and I thought, bugger it, I'm gonna colour the Starry Night special instead of on Monday. I'm in colouring mood. I debated whether to do it via time lapse or do a live, and I thought I'll do a live. I'm hoping I'll do it all in one go, you know, all on same live. Or it might be a case doing so much, have my dinner, and then come back for part 2. See how long it takes me. Anybody got anything planned for the rest of today? Or is it just a chillax weekend, I call them? Mine's just colouring. Same as me, it's like I could look at something but I want to do it differently to what that person has used or coloured. Yeah. I just think it's the techniques to do it, how they do it as well. You know, they'll do it a different way to what I do it. Good morning, Catherine. Hope you're well, darling. I've really got into colouring having books. My first was the patterns one. You see, I've got the patterns one, Sam, but the patterns just remind me of like the mandala stuff, really. And I'm not a mandala fan. You'll not see me colour much mandala stuff. I just can't get on with it. I don't know why. It's just not my. It's not my zen, as they call it. But I take my hat off to people that can colour that type of image, because it like gives me a headache, you know, trying to think of where to put the colours, what colours to use, and it's just too much stress on my brain. It's like they go for a few colours and mine end up in like rainbow colours, if you get me. It's just I just can't do it. I really can't. I just really struggle with colouring mandala. It's just never been my strong point, unfortunately. I mean, don't get me wrong, some pictures I've seen are absolutely gorgeous. And I'm like, I can't even colour a little piece of it, never mind a whole page. It's same with the Celtic mandalas by colouring oven that I flipped. I saw pictures in there and I'm like, I've bought this book because it's part of the collection, but I'm not gonna be colouring in it at all unless I'm forced to. I mean, somebody gave me a challenge at the beginning of the year to colour a mandala, and I did it in the patterns book. I coloured the first page, and by gum, that were hard. But I did it. I think I just used like a couple of greens. I like pictures to colour, you know, like such as stuff like this. I prefer pictures than stuff like that, if you get me. It's really weird. I can't call them really because of my shakes. Mine's just a case that I don't even know. I just can't colour them. I've just not got the patience to colour them, and I feel right bad because some people colour them and they're absolutely beautiful, and I'm a bit jealous. But I suppose some people could say the same thing for me, but I don't find myself to be that good of a colourist, to be honest. I just go with flow. Cleo's ragging a toy, so you'll hear her growling at it. I bought a few John Basford books, so I'm scared of colouring them. Well, I've bought majority of her books, Sam, and I haven't really touched them, to be honest. They're a bit mandala-y, you know, like repetitive images, and they do put me off a little bit. But I'm hoping to like pull myself away from them and hopefully, you know, get a chance to colour in them. I'm really wanting to give it a shot in the Rooms of Wonder. I really like that book out of all the others, whereas everybody else prefers some of the older books rather than the new one. It's funny how we all, you know, prefer different, you know, books from different artists. So it's a funny thing. But if we all like the same thing, the world would be a dull place to live in, wouldn't it? So what people may like, others may not, and vice versa. I've got Rooms of Wonder and the Christmas one. I've got Rooms of Wonder. I've got the Christmas one. I've got the Worlds of Wonder. Oh, Worlds of Wonder. Lost Ocean. Magical Jungle. Ivy and the Inky Butterfly. I've got quite a few actually. I got a few from B&M. For USA people are wondering what that is, it's just a shop a bit like Walmart, I'm guessing. Where you can get little bargain books. And B&M seem to always stock in some of Joanna's books, don't they? Yeah, I just really like Rooms of Wonder. It's different to all her other books, and I think that's why a lot of people don't like it very much, because she's ventured away from what she usually colours, which is really good for an artist to, you know, to venture away from what she actually does more often than not, the same stuff. So it's nice to see a different take on some of her work. I mean, it's the same style as such, but it's just a different, a different theme to it. So it's just nice to see something different, that's all. A lot of people might not agree, but you're always going to have disagreements about certain things with colouring books and artists. It's just one of them things. I was colouring flowers last night and I looked at the same picture online and they used two colours, whereas me, I looked at it and thought, nah, I'm colouring it all different colours. That's it. You get your own envisioning on things, and different, the way you colour it is different to what others do it. So you colour it how you want to colour it. Me too, Sam. I won't colour in any of my books. I have to make a copy of the page and attempt to colour that. I suppose that's one way of going about it, Catherine. You know, trial and error first before you actually go ahead and do it. But I just chuck myself into books now. I used to be exactly the same. Scared to colour in them and scared of ruining pages and stuff. But now I just chuck myself into books. I think that's the best way, you know. And you can't really mess it up because you can rub them out if you're using pencils. But I suppose if you're using pens and stuff, it's a lot harder to, you know, fix the mistake. You've got to just, you know, go over it with something else, or just have a spare copy to colour, to try out. That's why a lot of people get like two of the same copies, so they can, like, you know, test it out really. They are the only genre books I'm interested in. Twilight Gardens. I think I've got that one. I've even got the How to Draw and the is it 30 something days of drawing or something like that. I love Joanna Bashford books. She's one of my favourite artists. On top of that, I usually have 2 copies of the Gone books. Hey Sam, sorry, got carried away with conversation. Lol. Cleo, come on now. Ryan, shut that door. Because she's continuously whining and she's just been out. So she's trying to she can hear them wanting to go upstairs to them. Door's shut, she can't hear him, can she? Come on, lie down. Yeah. Come on, blow your toys. I'll take you out later. I've got loads of different artists that I like. I'm trying to colour in my Colouring Heaven books a lot more. I've been getting all the issues and I've not really been colouring in them much. So the fact that I'm getting to colouring them since my live streams and stuff makes it a bonus. So thank you everybody for choosing them. I think I've got some that's coming up for the for other live streams as well. I've got too many to mention. I've got all Kirby's books. I've got all Alan Robert books. I've got all Christine Karen's books. What else have I got? I'm trying to think. It's looking more and more like a Firebird. I'm getting there. So that was the first pencil. That's the second. I'm going to use this for the third. Pale Vermilion, yeah. And Poppy Red. So. But yeah, I've got loads of different artists that I like. Oh God, she freaked me then. My own puppy freaking me. They all jumped out of my skin. Went to bed with really bad back pain and woke up with it too, so I'm not doing too great. You're having it all, aren't you, Emma? Bless you. She made me jump and all Sam. You'll probably see it on live stream. Oh dear. Jumped out my skin. Little monkey. Sam says she forgives you, Cleo. Naughty girl. Stop chewing my chair. You've got your toys to chew. Eating this to death. She's playing with my chair and biting it at minute. She's been a right little monkey. No. No. Naughty. No. No. Go play with your toys. All toys in the world. No. Go on. Thinks it's a bloody game now. No. Little monkey. I'm just blowing because I've got bits from pencil. I'd gladly come keep her occupied if I was closer. She's had a play and that this morning. She's been fed, she's been at. I think it's just like all else. She's just a bit bored. I'll be taking her out for a walk in a bit. She's crazy. Crazy. And this is what we mean about layering. Like I said, I've used the canary yellow for the base layer. Then I've used the Spanish orange for another layer on top of that. And then if you wanted to, like, if you went with Spanish orange and you went a bit too far, you can use your canary yellow to go over that. So you're mixing both together to get the right consistency. And that's why you get your highlighted bits. And then I'm using the pale vermilion to do the darker lights in the feathers. And then I've got another pencil to go on top of that. So even though I'm going over this with this, then I get the Spanish orange to go over the pale vermilion. So you just go back over it like that to smooth it out, like so. And then you go with the canary yellow back over the top of that, so it gives it the smoother look. And that's all you do. That's just layering upon layering. And that's all I'm doing. That's what takes up a lot of time. It's your layering. You've got to be very patient. Once you've cracked it, it's hard not to do it. You know, you remember, and it's easier to do it. So like I said, back over it with this Spanish orange, smooth it out. And then you back over that with a canary yellow. I mean, if you wanted to, you could always go and get your white and just go over it a little bit just to make it a bit more brighter. I hope to try do some colouring today or try and sort my Nintendo OLED out because I ain't playing ball. Bless you. So yeah, you just go back over it with previous pencils and you smooth it out. So much better. Have a drink. What they eating? What are you eating? Stuff that they're not supposed to be. Even though there's not on the floor. What are you eating? I'll be right back, guys. She's just got some sort of plastic in her mouth, even though there's been no on the floor. I don't even know where she's got it from. I just need to wash my hands. Be right back.
Okay, up.
I'm back, guys. I apologise. Oh, I'm back. That's beautiful, Jane. Thank you, Emma. I nearly said Sam. Thank you very much. I needed to go and wash my hands because she'd been having some in the mouth. Then I need a toilet. Usual case. She's at it again. What doing? What doing? There's nothing on the floor. Stop scrounging. You've just had your dinner. Typical pup. Looking for everything on the floor, even though there is not. Well, I don't think there is anything, but she still manages to find something. Just gonna turn this round a sec. It just makes it easier for me to get to feathers. Bring it a bit close and then you can see it better. No worries, Emma. Not going anywhere. Not yet, anyway. That is well nice. Thank you. Like I said, I've only ever coloured one phoenix bird, and that was in the Kirby's, I think, is it the Mythic World? He's got a phoenix in there. I coloured that. I think this is just the same kind of thing, isn't it? Phoenix, Firebird. Mythmorphic. No, there's one in I'm sure it's Fragile World as well. Or Mythic World, one of the two. I think it's Mythic World. There's a phoenix in there. I did it as a buddy colour with someone. I think it was Missy. Alright, okay, be right back. I must admit, I've been more into colouring since I lost my cat in August. Yeah, I think with colouring and depression and such, mental health wise, it's a great way of zoning out, I suppose, you know, from the real world. Time goes by a lot quicker when you're colouring as well. So it's a great stress relief. It's a great way of coping with things. And you seem to take it out on your colouring, and you know, you put all your mental health into your picture as well. I suppose it's hard to explain really, but it's, I mean, I've had depression for a long time. More so since I had postnatal depression and stuff. And then I had depression really bad when I had my miscarriage in 2015. That's when I started back colouring. Cleo, stop it. Stop it. No. Stop chewing it. No. No. Don't look at me like that. But yeah, since I lost my baby in 2015, that's when I started to really pick up colouring, and it's helped me in so many ways. And I've met some absolutely awesome friends in colouring community. I'm gonna have to lift you back up a little bit now. Cleo, yeah. She's just chewing on this knob that's on to fire. Hey! No, you've got toys for that, girl. You've got toys. Go play with your toys. If you could see how she's looking at me. Good girl. Yeah. Colouring helps in so many different ways for everybody. The loss of anything has a real huge impact, no matter what it is. It's her. Right. Ryan. It's her. She's chewing on knob. Oh, I don't get it because she's got all them toys.
Maybe a minute.
I think.
Mm-hmm.
You picked it. And then this is where I go back over. I go back over it so it blends it in. Like so. And then go back to the canary yellow to highlight it. Make it brighter. What are you doing? What's he doing to you? Brad carrying her around in like a shopping bag. There we go. So that's one wing. Brad playing with her now. She's saying everyone's ignoring me, so I will get you. Exactly, Sam. Brian's playing with her at the minute at the kitchen door with her toys. I've got another colour to go on this, so I'm mixing it up a little. That's all she's wanting. She will settle. She will. We'll be taking her out later anyway, Sam, so she'll burn all that energy off when we go out. I've got an idea where I might take her if it stays dry. Gets me out as well. She's got groomer as well on Monday, so the bath and whatnot. Right, onto the next wing. I'm going to sharpen it a bit. I like a point on my pencil. It's funny because I put a point on my pencil and it always breaks off. I've got these to colour as well when I'm done. Yeah. And these are like pomegranates, aren't they? See, it's okay.
Sorry, I'm getting a bit clumsy.
Don't know it. Can't believe it's dinner time. I think I would find pencil easier with black background box to start with. If that's the case, I think Cocoa Wire would be a best bet with black backgrounds. I mean, you can always do your own black backgrounds. If there's a picture that you want to colour that isn't black, your best bet is getting a black Posca pen and making it a black background yourself. I do that quite on a few pages. You know, if I can't be bothered with any white backgrounds or doing anything with backgrounds, I just chuck my black Posca pen on there. And it works wonders, to be honest. Absolute wonders. be lost without my black Poscas. I'm just going to twist it again. Just makes it easier. I'm just going to quickly go over. Where did we start? Just here. Just quickly go over this bit. I love you, darling.
Yeah, what? I've been getting bullied.
Bullied?
Yeah, on PlayStation.
By who?
David, I'm worried.
Well, what did I say to you?
One said, why did you hand me back?
I'll talk to you later about it.
Whenever you tell me you want to talk, it just begs for my account. It's ham mayo sandwich. It's turkey ham sandwich with mayo.
I'm going to use the cheap supplies I have before I go on to Arteza. Yeah, definitely. Well, make your own, Elijah. You're 14-year-old, do you know what I mean?
I don't like turkey ham with mayo. It's
Well,
a great match for me.
Well, chuck it in bin and make your own then. Whatever you want. I don't know what it is with kids these days. Well, teens. They can't make their own meal.
I got 4 turkey ham sandwich.
Most of my colouring supplies are from the works. To be honest, in fact, yeah. The Scribblicious pencils, I used to use those as well. Very often. They weren't a bad pencil to use. Yeah, I used those for quite some time as well when I first started. Hi, everybody's watching. Come say hello, don't be shy. I tried to give my cheaper art supplies to my kids for them to use up. They got all mad because they weren't the good stuff. I know the feeling, Catherine. My kids wanted to colour with me and they wanted to use my supplies. And I said, not a chance. I said, I'll get you some pencils.
Hi, Emma and Jen.
Jen's not here this morning.
Why?
I know where she is. I don't know. I'll let her know.
But at work.
No, Jen don't work, darling.
Oh.
And I said, oh, I'll get you some pencils, and when they come home from school, oh yeah, and I give them me pencils that I don't use anymore. Don't want them, don't want them. I want to use yours. I'm like, you ain't got a point using mine.
You know the sharpness ones.
And
I
it's
have
same
a-
yesterday. He got some homework to do, Ruben, and he goes, oh, I want to use yours. And I'm like, no. And he used me my Deco Time aqua markers. He'd done a rainbow in a house. And he goes, can I use yours? And I'm like, ooh. And I says, all right, I got some like spares, so I let him use them. And I don't know about you, but as a colourist, you know what if they're pressing hard or they're not, because the consistency of brush strokes and how it sounds when they're pressing to when they're just lightly colouring. And he was sat there and he's colouring. I can hear every single scrape, and he's doing it harder and harder. I'm going, Ruben, you don't have to press hard. Very light, because they're the brush ones. I'm going just lightly like this. And he goes, I am. And then next minute he does it very light. And then he starts pressing on more. And I'm like cringing. Every time he's doing it, I'm like, you're pressing on. You know. He's like, chill, mum. I'm like, I'm not chilling because they're my pens, you know. I gave my 5-tier gel pens to my neighbours' girls. I suppose if you don't want them no more, then fair dues. But they're the only pens that I've got, so I'm like, I says, I'll have to get you some for Christmas. See what Father Christmas brings. He's like, yeah, I want some of these, mum. I'm talking they were 5, 8 and 9, lol. Well, Ruben's 9 now. And he's always after my stash. I've given him, they've literally got one of them huge storage tubs upstairs with all the colouring books and colours in it. And it seems to be not enough. They're still wanting mine. Little monkeys. My son said to me, I gave my 5-tier gel pens to my neighbour's girls. My son said to me, Mom, no wonder I never liked to colour when you tried to make me use this trash. Oh dear. The little monkeys, aren't they? I think I bought some colour blend, Derwent colour blend, but they're those pastel hard ones. And you didn't get really much consistency with pencil, so I ended up just giving them. And they're like, these don't work. A pencil, they don't work. I'm like, they're just so hard and I don't like them, and they're better to, not be wasted. So I get them, you guys, because you can press on. Oh dear. Crack me up. I found the box hard to open. I'm guessing the 5-tier gel pens, are they from Works, Sam? Scribblicious. I've got a 5-tier box of gel pens from the Works. I don't really use them, to be honest. They're just the he now has a set of Inktense, polychromos, prismas, Brooke squares, chroma floor. How old is he, Catherine? I suppose if they're all older, then, I won't buy all them for like me babbies. I don't even have I've A for them for myself. Yeah, I've got the Scribblicious set. I give up spelling. I know what you mean. He's also allowed occasionally to touch my curries, my colours. He's 13, 15 and Feb. 14 in Feb. Bless him. I suppose if they're older and they look after them and know how to use them properly, it's not a problem. But when the kid is, and I mean, I get sad because even though I've got sons, they do colour sometimes, but they're not as into it as what I am, if you get me. All the time they do art and stuff is at school. And it's like, oh, I wish one of them would have took me side for colouring and stuff. Colour together. I see all these other mums and that colouring with kids, and it's like, oh, I wish mine were like that. Oh, so I know how you feel. My cat went missing and then heard she being found, but she was in really bad shape. She got her paw stuck in collar. Bless her. He's better than I am. Well, at least he's getting the money's worth out of your pencils, Catherine. Be nice to see some of his pictures that he's done. Perhaps using this one. The 7-year-old who still only gets budget sets. Yeah, it's same with mine as well, Catherine. Ruben gets the budget sets. Elijah, he doesn't colour. Not unless he's forced to. Tried to get her paw free, then made it worse. Ripped all the skin off and she was in a right mess. Oh, bless. It's not worse than injured animals and not being able to help them. Yeah, it's same with Cleo. It's I don't like the fact that she's got the umbilical hernia, but she's due to be spayed in January. So I'm hoping she can hang on till then and we can do both operations in one go instead of having to do 2 separate operations. Here's the former 5-year-old that was literally still my Albions when I would fall asleep during colouring. Ooh, I'd love a set of them. So expensive. Makes you wonder why they're so expensive. I mean, they're gonna have, you know, be better quality and such, but at least give everybody a chance to, you know, buy a set. There were a set that I saw going round as well at beginning of the year, and there were Chinese pencils. I wanted a set of those, but they ended up going off at off of Amazon. I couldn't find them. I don't think they're coming back on either. So I gutted at that. Unfortunately, because she was in a right measure to be put to sleep, I was so upset for months and months. You will be. That's the only problem when they get injured too badly. She was like my baby. They're all like your baby though, aren't they? Emma, when you think about it. Which one's Jane's? The Chinese ones. Oh, I'll see if I can find. I think I might have took them out at basket, you know, because add to my wish list because they were out of stock, and it said that they weren't coming back in. But they were a really pretty set, and I saw somebody had bought them, and I put them in my wish list, but oh, I've seen something I might grab. Oh, I'm not going to set anything, but I'm going to save them in me. On my bookmark. See if I can find them. I don't know if I took them out or not. Ah, that's the set. HFIOR coloured pencils. Chinese Phoenix Oriental oil colouring pencil. They were really expensive. No, it's not even coming. I can't even click on link. They've gone. I don't know if I can see them on. See if I can find them on normal internet. I think they were like £100, something like that. I think that's them. But they're not even showing on AliExpress either. They've got pictures of like dragons and wings and stuff on them. They had their own specific set, like reds, greens, blues, yellows, browns. Phoenix Oriental style Chinese fad traditional colour student pencils. I can't get a hold of them. It's not showing them, Catherine. I think they are, yeah, Phoenix. Gift box set, what's that then? Oh, they're there on AliExpress. Oh, they've dropped in price as well. They weren't that 100 colours, 50 colours. Oh, they're there. 5 colour, but yeah, Catherine, those are the ones. I've just found them on AliExpress. They're down. They're £47.15 down from £58.94. But on Amazon they were like £100 plus. Oh, I'm gonna have to put them in my bookmark. Done. Just found them. Yeah, they're £40 something now. I've just found them on AliExpress, but they're not available on Amazon at all. Yeah, they were. That's like I said. I saw them on. I saw them on group on one of colouring groups, and I'm like, oh, they're really nice. I won't mind to get them, and they were cheapish, and then they shot right up. So I didn't get a chance to grab them. Yeah, yeah, I love the Scribblicious Glitter gel pens. So gorgeous. Yeah, pardon me, I've got the 5-tier set that I think Sam was just on about. I don't really use them much though. I just use them on little details and such. I'm glad I had a little snoop, Catherine. At least I found them on AliExpress. Over half the price as well. I'm loving glitter gel pens at the moment. You see, I can't use gel pens. I've used them in past. And what I found is if you coloured here and then you went over here to colour something else, then you went over here to colour something else, I always had it on this part of my palm and I'd spread pen everywhere. It just didn't dry quick enough for me to be able to use them, you know, a lot. So I don't really use them much unless I'm using them on like little areas just to get a bit of a glittery look. I love you, darling. Okay.
No.
Bye, darling. Love you.
When you do live stream, do you want to talk about when I just got home?
Yeah, I'll talk about it.
Yeah.
See you later.
Alright.
What?
I was just there. Now she won't watch over there.
Okay. Bye. Everybody think you were going away for a week. I might have to come back to this later and get some dinner and take Pooch for a walk and do Starry Night special live stream part 2 or something. I'm going to wait till I finish bed though. I've still got another colour to go through. So. Would you be down for a evening live stream later to finish this piece off? Anybody? Be around for it. I think I can have some din-dins. Take my doggy out. Awesome, Sam. Be like after tea, so I can have some dinner, have some tea, and then I can come on later and finish it off. Hopefully. I get bored in the evening. I think we all get bored. I've come off from my live stream last night. I thought, alright, I'll get settled. I'll watch a film and whatnot. And I got settled on the sofa. I ordered a Chinese at, I think it was like 7:55 p.m. I put a film on, and do you know what? I managed to watch the entire film before my Chinese even come. It took near enough 2 hours for my food to come, and it was like 10 o'clock at night, and I'm not used to eating at 10 o'clock at night. And by the time it come, I was like, I might not be bothered about eating it, but I managed to eat it because I didn't want to waste it. Luckily, I've not woke up with bad tummy ache or anything, but I was just annoyed, I think. I mean, an hour late, but 2 hours takes biscuit. I thought, I'm not doing that again. Stay and do my lives at least, and I know what's what. Absolutely, Jane. Awesome, Catherine. Did you get the evening books coloured? No, not yet, Sam. I've got 6 live streams left to finish the Morgan O'Brien piece. Well, book. I can't remember what. I think I did one, not last night before, because obviously last night I did me live stream buddy colour. So that's the reason why I didn't do the Morgan O'Brien's The Way Home live stream. But another reason why I'm not going to be doing another one tonight is because I'm going to be finishing this one. So it'll probably be Sunday evening when I do the Morgan O'Brien again. And then Monday evening I'll do it again for the Morgan O'Brien one. By the end of next week, hopefully it'll be finished. I've just got his Christmas book. Where did that S come from? S. I don't know. But yeah, I've got the Christmas book. And I've just got the Elves book as well. And just go back over this one now with, I've got the red, like a reddy orange. So it's just the darker bit. This is just to do ends. So you can see I've had 4 pencils on this piece alone, and that's what it takes with blending. Just constant blending. I don't know if you can see properly, but I'll try and get you as close as I can. I might have to tilt it that way a little bit so you can see. I hope it's not gone too blur. Has it gone too blurry? Let me know if it's gone blur. I think it's gone a bit too blurry on my screen anyway. It's blending that makes it look shiny. No, it's looking shiny in the light, Sam, because these Prismacolors are wax pencils. But you see, the wax pencils are easier to blend with. That's why a lot of people use them. But no, the shine is from the wax in the pencil itself. To go over that a little. Gone a bit too far over. I do apologise for my son raging on his game. Forgets himself sometimes as well. Excuse me if I ask you questions. I am just trying to... No, it's not stupid at all, Sam. You're just being inquisitive and wanting to get to know stuff. It's completely fine. No, the Prismacolors are waxy pencils, so it gives it that shiny look when it's in the light. But they're easier to blend with, you see. That's why I've used them on this one. Because of the waxy consistency, it's easier to blend more pencils in the same space, if you get what I mean. I'm just hoping the video's not too blurry. Keep catching me phone with my pencil. The thing that would drive me mad about pencil would be the sharpening all the time. Well, it's not a case of sharpening all the time, Sam. I suppose it's if you're wanting a sharp, a sharp point. But the thing with Prisma is you don't need to sharpen them all the time. It depends on how heavy you press on your piece, on how often you need to sharpen it. Hi everybody that's watching. Hope you're all well. Come and say hi, don't be shy. We're all a friendly bunch. She has Sam, she's licking her paw outside of me a minute. I was just looking to see what she was doing. She'll be back up to mischief again in a bit. Oh, she gets attention all the time, Sam. Kids run her ragged as well into house. We take her for long walks. I mean, I've not done no walking with her this morning, but we will be going for a walk after I've done this and had some dinner. I don't know why that's there, but... It's a bit like cast-offs in my picture. when I'm moving it across page, it's going into paper. Just hurt my shoulder. And I'm just going to go over that with yellow just to blend it in. There we go. You can see how well it smudges together. That's one wing. So you can see it difference. You'll see it more once you look back on my live stream from when I started to what it looks like now. But obviously because I've got light on, if I turn that light off, should look a lot better. Yeah, I think it looks a lot better when I've turned that light off. But you can see, you'll see how much it's changed and transformed from when I first started. Ryan, can you shut that door, please? He's screaming and outdoing me. I'm trying to talk and I can't because all I can hear is him screaming again. Thank you, Sam. But like I said, you'll see difference once you rewatch it over. Obviously on the video it looks different to what it does in person, but these darker bits are actually more prominent even on here, but on the video itself, for me, when I'm looking at the video, you can't see the darker bits, but I'm going to be going back over this bit, same as this wing, so it'll all be coinciding with each other, then it'll all look same. So here we go. I'm going to do this wing down onto breast and body, and then onto tail. And then I'm going to cut the live until later this evening, and I'll come back to finish the background then. Because I need some dinner and some to take Cleo out for a walk. So here we go. I hope I've give people some ideas on how to colour it anyway. I think Colouring Evan did a piece on this as well. Or somebody for Colouring Evan. I haven't watched the video, but I saw it pop up because I'm obviously a subscriber. Shh, don't say the what don't say the what word, lol. She only starts Sam when I get her harness and a lead. Then she'll get up and she'll get all excited. But yeah, I'm quite happy with how it's turned out. Yeah, it's how I envisioned it, to be honest. I'm gonna have to leave. She is Sam. She does swerve from time to time. But yeah, and she's a monkey for trying to pick everything up when we're out walking. So I'm like constantly like just tugging on lead a bit to pull her back. But yeah, she's not too bad on lead actually. There's been a lot of people said she looks like she's really good on lead. She had a little play date on Friday. Another woman at the school that Ruben goes to, her daughter's in Ruben's class. They've just got a little whippet cross. It's younger than Cleo, but it's taller than her. And he's been petrified of her. But Friday, when I took her to school with us, he ended up coming out of his shell and he started to play towards end when we had to leave. So we're hoping that we can do some more meetups so they can play and whatnot. I've got a video and picture of them together. So cute. Last known dogs that she were around, like a permanent thing, it was with her mum and the other dogs that they had at the house where we got her from. She hadn't been in contact really other than on walks and stuff, so mainly because you've got to be careful at parvo vaccine and parvo virus. She's got vaccination on 17th in like 5 days, so but yeah, she loves going out. I am wheelchair bound. When I'm out in my powered chair, I stop or slow down when I see a dog coming towards me. I let the dog sniff around the chair, then they are fine. Yeah, we've got a couple of people that come to school in mobility chairs and stuff, and she tries jumping on the chair for a fuss. Every person we go by, she wants a fuss, so we've got to stop, let her have a fuss. And then we carry on walking. It's typical behaviour of a puppy, really. Wheelchairs and that don't bother her at all. Turn it back around now. I always ask if I can make a fuss of the dog. Yeah, we've had quite a few people. I don't mind. I do want to try and train her though, I think it's a case that there's a lot of people with dogs that's not on leads around here. And they're a lot bigger. And by law, they're meant to be on a lead when you're out and about. But it's the fact of it is that we've always got her on lead. I don't even take her off to go on grass and whatnot. She's always on the lead without a fail. But it's not only that. I don't know if she'll come back or anything, so it's best to keep her on lead and then I know everything's fine. And then I were at town on Thursday, and we were on his way home, and there were a woman, she let her, it looked to be a Springer Spaniel of some sort, and it weren't on a lead, it was just running around, and I said to my other half, I said, pick her up quick, because I don't know what that dog's going to do. And we had to pick her up, and Ona goes, oh, it's okay, she'll not bite, she's fine round other dogs, blah de blah. And I'm like, under my breath, I'm muttering like, it's not a case of that, love. You're supposed to have your dog on a lead at all times. You're not supposed to let them just roam, whether they're good on or off lead, or their temperament's good. They're still supposed to be on a lead at all times. But I didn't put her down until we got past dog, because I just don't want to risk it. If they're on a lead, then fair enough, I'll let Cleo try and have a sniff and whatnot, but more often than not, if they're not on a lead or anything, I pick her up. Too many accidents, with all these dogs that are getting out of gardens and attacking other dogs or people for that matter. You don't know what's happening, do you? Just don't want to risk it, that's all. Yeah, there we go, that's other wing. One little dog jumps straight on my lap when she sees me now. Bless her, Sam. Sorry, still here, just lurking. It's okay, I'm I have to put my phone on charge as well. Just do that. Put that there. I will turn that off though, because it looks better without that light on. Just manoeuvring everything. Plug that in. There we go. Wonder where you went, Emma. I don't mind the little dog jumping on my lap. Oh, she jumps up at everybody we walk past. I'm trying to get her to stop it though, there's little kids that walk past as well, and there's been a few times she's jumped up at little kids and I've had to hold her back. And they're like, oh, she's fine, and I'm like, no, I'm trying to teach her not to jump up at people. I want her to, sit and wait. Because some people don't like it, do they? Not only that, if they're going somewhere and they've got decent clothes on and she's mucky and whatnot, I don't want to, jumping up and mucky in the clothes, and so I'm trying to teach her not to do that unless they're wanting to stroke her. What are you thinking of the Firebird at the moment, everybody? I know there's some people watching and whatnot. Come and say hello. I take criticism and I take it and learn from it. So don't worry if you want to criticise my work. I'm still here too, just off in Pennsylvania land. Wish I were, Catherine. I think your shading is absolutely awesome. Oh, thank you, Catherine. A lot of many years of learning. I just don't know what colour to do his feet or her feet. It's usually a girl, isn't it? Oh, thank you, Sam. When I'm concentrating, this is what I'm like when I'm, when I'm not live and I'm doing my pictures. I really take my time and I concentrate. This is why it takes so long. And people say, when people say, oh, will you do a full live stream of all, the entire page in one go? Only issue, I wish I could, but the only downfall with it is I'm just using a mobile phone, so trying to do it for the entire length of a live stream is a no-go. So I'd have to do it in parts. And that's why I said I'd come back on later to do the background. If that's what everybody'd like me to do. Or I can just leave it, colour it and come back and show you a picture when I've finished. But they just take a long time. Like some can take me a full day, some can take me a few days. And if I'm not feeling it, it can take me a whole week because I'll just flip back and forth from different pictures. Is anybody planning on doing the Christmas prompts that I've put on? That's something else I'm going to make a start on as well. They're running till end of December anyway, so no rush. If I'm a bit laggy, you might have to refresh your the live stream. Sometimes it goes really laggy. I don't even know why it does it. Anyone miss me? Where you been? You'll be in pencil buying as well, Emma. Ta-da. I don't know what colour to do the feet. So, with the... No, not wrong one. Just been running around like a headless chicken, change my son, clean bathroom, bring washing down, but I was flying back and constantly to watch you. Bless you, Emma. I really don't know what colour to do up feet. 103. What is it? 103. 103 4. 103 4. I'll do it this colour. And I think I might use my stomach's rumbling now. Do that. Do that. So just on its feet alone, I've just used 3 colours. There we go. So there we have it. We've got the Firebird done. and I will be coming back later to finish the rest of the picture. I don't need that one, that's golden rod, but I do need to keep those 3 out for later for the rest of the 4 birds. So what do you think? Yeah, I didn't want to miss anything long. Bless you. I ain't done too bad. It's took me 2 hours and 33 minutes to colour the phoenix. Well, firebird. Okay, it's absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, Emma. Yeah, I'm gonna have to colour these with the same colours I've used for this one. And then colour the little fire ones. I was gonna do fire. I might use the same ones actually for the entire bit around here. And then I was gonna use I was gonna colour this water colour. So these, that, and the little fire bits, I was going to colour the same colour as the firebird. And then this, I'm going to colour it like water, because obviously it's got a little island. So I'm going to colour all that water. And I might use my Windsor and Newton ink for the borders, which will be gold. So yeah, I've planned out where I'm going to be colouring it all. So right, I'm going to scoot off. I'm going to have some dinner. I will let everybody. Oh, very nice. So fire and water. Yes, fire and water. I'll probably use my my white gel pen for, you know, splash marks on that as well. So yes, I will pop on the community page half an hour prior to me going live, so everybody gets so keep your eyes peeled on the community tab. I will let everybody know there half an hour prior to going live again to start part 2 of this colour along. I just need to go and get some dinner and go and take my pooch for a walk. Try and tire her out for a bit. So I will catch you all this evening. Like I said, don't forget to keep an eye on the community tab. Thanks everybody for watching. I really do appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will catch you all later. Okay. See you soon. Bye for now.